Hey everyone, welcome to episode 49 of the Star Wars Popcast. My name is Christopher.
And I'm Patrick.
And I'm Lex.
And yeah, we're back. First episode of 2024. How was your guys' New Year's?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Mine was pretty uneventful, I think.
Well, it was a little eventful at the end. I had handed the kids oversized sparklers, like big ones.
Nice.
Like they're like 3 feet long.
Yeah.
My daughter, waiting for my son to get his jacket. His was almost out. I had it lit and he was taking his time. But my daughter turned around and I have some kind of dead, dry grass and it started the grass on fire. So I had to run in and I had to dump my son's Kool-Aid because the first thing I saw was a picture of Kool-Aid on the counter. So I picked it up and ran outside and used that to dump out. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, my parents were up from Pennsylvania visiting. So it was a nice little time.
Nice. How about you, Lex?
Honestly, it was pretty uneventful. We went to dinner, then we kind of just hung out at home, had some drinks, and played some card games, and kind of just hung out at home for once.
Yeah, that's kind of what we did. We had dinner and played some games, had some drinks. We didn't light anything on fire like Patrick, so.
Yeah, me neither. Thank God.
So Patrick, I mean, this time of year, do you usually have some snow in your area? Because
it's funny you should say that, because right after this, I actually am preparing for a big storm. We're getting it'll start later today, going all day tomorrow, and then in the Monday. But we're supposed to be getting like about 6 inches of snow. So it's So right now it's get done here with the podcast, go get gas for the snowblower, get it hooked up to power so it's got an instant charge and ready to rock and roll, filled up, and then pellets and stuff, and get everything now so that we can hunker down come this evening.
Right,
because I got to pick up my daughter from arch. She's going with her Rainbow Sisters to do archery today because her theme for her time as worthy advisor is Merida, and so they're doing archery today. So I've got to pick her up from that. So yeah, I think once we pick her up from that and everyone nests back at home, it's hunkered down. It could be, and I always like watching good snowy movies. So of course Empire Strikes Back and Hoth comes into play.
Yeah.
And I figure sometime after a few minutes of watching the intro, my wife will want to turn that off and make me watch something else, in which I'll try to suggest The Hateful Eight, because there's nothing better than being snowed in with Hateful Eight on.
Yeah, because for us, we usually have a good amount of snow over here, and I think we just got our first real significant snowfall yesterday or the day before. So
did you?
Yeah, up until New Year's, we haven't had any snow on the ground really.
Well, curious, what do you call significant in Canada?
Yeah, usually we got a foot or two of snow already.
There you go.
So yeah,
we haven't been hit hard in a little while up here in New England. It's been a couple of years, but I have a feeling this year it's going to be bad.
Yeah,
the weather's been very odd. And
it's been really warm.
Me of a couple of years ago when Boston got hit with all that major, and it was there to well past Easter, almost summer, trying to get rid of because they're just frozen. In the old empty parking lots, there was remnants of snow that was blackened and charred. It looked like it was cold. It had been so dirty. It was there. Oh,
yeah, because it's been really warm here. It's just dipping down below minus. We're getting into minus temperatures for the high now. So we've been +3, +5 for the last.
Yeah, we were in the months, teens. Yeah. Not last night, the night before, we were in the teens.
Yeah, it's starting to dip down to -5, -10 for the high, and then -20 something for the low.
And you guys have those battery warmers or whatnot up there in Canada, right? That you plug your cars.
You're talking about for our cars? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Yeah, that's all new to you, isn't it?
It is. I had one of my work colleagues had to service a client up in Canada and told me about that. So
yeah, I think Eugene knows what I'm talking about. Eugene's in the chat here. Good morning, fellow Funko collectors and Rebel scum. Hey, Eugene.
Good morning.
Morning.
Tim is here from Darth Rage Reviews. Hey, Tim. He says, "May the Force be with you."
May the Force
be with you, sir. How was your New Year, sir? And Bao is here. Says hello there. And Gerardo, this sounds really fun. Can't wait. Yeah, it should be fun. So today we're what we're doing. Actually, Patrick, do you want to explain what we're doing today?
So today we were going to have, it's a mixed bag of different things. So one, in celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, we decided that we were going to have a little Phantom Menace fun. And so what we were thinking of doing is playing with some generative AI and be able to create some generative AI Funko Pops that are Phantom Menace themed. So we've been playing around. I know I was playing around and kind of stumbled on a new little segment for my channel. Most people probably got the first taste of it this week. I did a what if. And so last night, just again, playing around, I kind of thought it was a really neat thing and started creating some more images. And really, I'm coming up like a what if Wednesdays. So
yeah, and that's
with
cool.
that idea, we were thinking about kind of creating some cool Star Wars Funko Pop today, with the help of you folks giving us the prompts and stuff as what we should use to create our Star Wars Funko Pop.
Yeah, as long as it's Phantom Menace related, though. So
yes,
we'll keep it Phantom Menace related or Phantom Menace related.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we do have a little bit of news this morning. Some new Funko Pop reveals and leaks and stuff like that. So why don't we jump into our Pop report?
All right,
let's do it.
No need to report that to him until we have something to report.
So we the other day got this image from Scarlet Joker of another exclusive, but this time it's of the Imperial Praetorian Guard. So this could be cool.
This could be really cool. Will they? I guess the thought is it going to be a movie moment kind of thing? One individual? I'm curious.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
Different weapons, right?
Yeah,
and their helmets, I think, on all three were very similar. Their armor,
they look the same.
Yeah, exactly. But I think they each had different weapons. So who knows? That could be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah,
for that.
I saw something posted somewhere else. I can't remember. It might have been on Facebook like late last night. That said like an Amazon exclusive, possibly, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, definitely could be cool to see, especially like with the weapons, like what weapon they're gonna choose if they do pair that up with the Funko Pop. That could be interesting.
I have the previous versions of the Praetorian Guards.
Yeah, from the Last Jedi there.
Yeah, from Last Jedi, and I like them. As I turn back to look at them, I do really like them. But I think the helmets on these are so different and unique that this is a reason I'd want one of these. And I'm hoping they do, again, talking about how I think Funko is really kind of taking it up a notch. I hope they do something more to kind of accentuate that kind of pinkish purpley glow of their weapons.
Yeah.
That would be really nice touch, doing some kind of clear or acrylic with the color or something. That would be really neat.
Yeah, because they didn't do that with the last ones. So
no, but I think they could do it, or seeing more and more use of it. And I think it would look good, especially Star Wars has that right fit to do so. So why not?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely could be pretty interesting. I'm hoping they do something cool with it because they have been stepping their game up, and it would be kind of a tragedy if they didn't make it as cool as possible.
I'd be down for a Paz Vizsla versus these guys movie moment, like him with the shield and the blade going after these three guys. That would be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this would pair well with that new Mando season 3 Paz Vizsla.
I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Yeah,
I do wonder. But because it's so similar to the other one that we had, and
I was just gonna say that like it's so similar to the one we got in the Mando mystery box, which
and the Paz Vizsla doesn't look like he's beat up, or you know what I mean. It doesn't look like
I know.
Because I was wondering, like, oh well, maybe he's got more scuff mark. No, he looks pretty clean. It doesn't look that bad. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I still haven't picked that one up or the armor yet, so we'll see. We'll see.
No, I saw the armor and I debated it, but just a hand on the hip, it just wasn't selling it to me.
I'll probably pick it up eventually. But
yeah, when it's a buy one get
now,
one.
Right now, like the Thrawn's the second wave of Ahsoka pops are just hitting stores here. So I saw Morgan Elsbeth and Thrawn show up at Hot Topic here, so I'll probably pick those up before I pick the armor.
Yeah, I picked up Thrawn and Elsbeth from Box Lunch recently.
Yeah, and you don't really like the Thrawn as much, hey?
I don't.
Review on that.
I don't. Yeah. I liked. There's something about the head sculpt of the new one and the original. I guess the 2018 celebration, because to me, the kind of definition of the face and then that brow, and I get what you do make a legitimate point, Chris, about the live action and animation.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, like it just is a way better looking pop because of that. Like the smooth face is fine. Had it just been a straight smooth face for the original 2018 and the other one, I wouldn't have minded, right? And then look, but just have those cheekbones. It's kind of like putting a regular Ray head on Dark Ray. And it doesn't work because Dark Ray has a little bit chiseled out of the chin and they kind of shaded it. Like there's those little details that bring it up and above better than the norm. And I think the previous Thrawn from that wave of Ahsoka, whether it's the Rebels version or what, I just like it much better. I might actually buy another one of those and another Thrawn holding the blaster, do a head swap.
That could be cool.
And then in the other one, maybe try that glitterati kind of stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know if I have the patience to do that, but we'll see. I do want to get another one and possibly do a head swap. But I know there's other pops coming. Like I'm getting excited because it's the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace. Like I even redid my shelving once I completed the Jabba skiff, changed some of my display around, and basically created a whole shelf to dedicate to adding more Phantom Menace pops.
Yeah.
I said, oh, there's plenty of room on this one. Oh, no, there's not going to be a lot of room on that shelf. She's like, oh, well, you got some other pops you're going to put there? I'm like, well, yes and no. I don't have them yet, but they will be coming.
They are coming, yeah, because there's a bunch that are rumored to be coming. And rumored by these guys, actually, Scarlet Joker and Funko Info, and they're pretty reliable sources as far as
they've been pretty good.
Funko rumors, yeah. So
they've definitely been pretty dependable. So hopefully we'll get those. But I know they kind of released that list last year, a couple months ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hopefully something comes to fruition on that.
Yeah. And then we did get some bitty pops that were revealed
that's right.
as well.
I totally forgot about these guys were sleepers. I totally forgot about these.
Yes. So they finally released an image of all four of them actually this morning, because initially we had only gotten a picture of like two of the boxes and then the back of the other. But this is going to be the whole kind of lineup. And then they also posted a picture
for these
of the mysteries, which are all Grogu's.
Yeah.
So
surprise.
I'm excited for these again. These are cool.
I do like these. I mean they're neat. I just don't know where I have a space I put them now, just because as much as I like them, the other thing I did not like is when you knock into them, they all just kind of.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things I was wondering is if the shells, you know how they kind of rest, those little display shells. If there's a way that when you slid them in, it locked in, and when you push the pop in, it kind of. If there's just a little bit of a lip, that it would kind of stay just in that lip, because you got the little space in the back you can push it out with.
Yeah.
Just a little ways of rest in there, because that's the thing on my desk. If one of the cats came up and knocked into, like, forget about it. I was picking those things up all day, so I ended up putting them up on a window ledge that they wouldn't necessarily go up to. Well, that was until 2 weeks ago when the other cat decided to jump up there and have some fun. And she saw a bird. She was like, ah! Took down the whole bounty hunter collection.
No.
Oh yeah, she was like, ah!
like a cat-shaped asteroid going through the Star Destroyer.
Oh, it was hysterical, man. It was like right during one of the shows, and I had to get up because you heard all this commotion. just knocking everything down, jumping up there.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they look cool. I like them.
And then these are the 4 exclusive options,
Yeah.
which I kind of like. And I like that it has the Mandalorian on the front of the box. I feel like that's really cool. So
These things have
I'm
a ton
excited
of
for these.
detail for how tiny they are too.
Yes, they do.
They do.
That was one thing that actually amazed me, is the textures that they're able to get on certain things for it being so small.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I enjoy them. I have the 4 initial packs, and honestly, I'll probably pick these up too. I haven't bought any of the single ones. I've seen them.
Yeah, I don't know
But-
if do you get the exclusive ones like the in those individual packs, I wonder?
I think you can. Because that's
think
the
you
one
can, eh?
only motivation I would, because I need a hammerhead, I need a chrome trooper.
Yeah, I just need that Chrome Trooper, I think, and that's it.
I think
Yep,
Lex
I need
just needs a hammerhead, and she's complete, right?
Yep, just need that hammerhead. Gosh, it's eluding me.
I don't want to end up picking up 10 or 20 of them just to get a Chrome Trooper.
I have a feeling though, once these drop and stuff, like through Facebook Marketplace, like in those kind of Funko group chats, a lot of people, I feel like when that initial the initial packs came out, a lot of people were like, "Hey, I've got this one. Do you want to trade?" And a lot of people were doing that. So I feel like if you kind of hop on the wave,
I did not do that. That's a great idea, Lex.
Yeah.
It was like a big thing when the initial 4 packs came out. So I feel like when these come out, it'll be a big kind of deal because everyone will start opening them and then kind of trying to trade off the exclusives that they don't have for ones that they need. But another problem that I ran into is when I would go to Target and stuff, a lot of these boxes were like opened.
Yes.
Really?
People were like people were tearing into the stuff.
Like
yeah,
2 of the boxes that I had gotten, they were open. So of course I took a look, but I needed it anyway, so it didn't matter. But I was like, dude, why? People are opening these, they're opening the soda cans. I don't understand.
They want to see if they've got the chase or something, and they just put it back.
Yeah, they just open it up so it's not even sealed, and then
Toys R Us up here actually locked up their sodas in a display case because people were opening the sodas.
Yeah, they're all open, just lying around the collector spot. These boxes were opened. I was like, guys, you're kind of killing I get you don't want to keep buying and getting the same exclusive, and you want the chase or the common, but it kills
the
it
other
for
collector coming behind you, right? Don't tear the box, right? If you're gonna look into it, I guess be a little more careful. I don't mind that it's got a little bend in it when you're opening it up. I wouldn't mind that, but let's make sure it's not disheveled. I know what you're talking about because I've seen somewhere literally they went right for the mystery one and were ripped. You could see it was ripped open and you could see part of it and they just jammed it back in. I'm like, really? Come on, man.
Yep. You can see it. If you look through the top, you can kind of tell who the character is.
I got mine there. You can
like that. So you don't really have to go through and destroy the box or even open that one, take the wrapping off of it to see what the exclusive is. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be doing either.
No.
That's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. That's the aspect of collecting and, trying to get the chases and the exclusives. That's what comes with it.
It's that and anticipation and excitement. I don't know, did I get it? And the disappointment when, I already have this one.
Yeah.
I already have 2 Tarkin.
Literally.
Yeah.
But that's something that gets me. So I'm hoping people don't continue to do that, but it will be interesting to see when this wave drops. Because I haven't seen an actual date for these.
No, I haven't. But it seems it was around this time I thought last year, right, Chris? Because I picked them up for it.
Maybe.
And it took a little bit to get shipped, and then it took a little bit to ship up to you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it might have been around this time. Maybe
I felt like it was, but maybe February. A little bit later.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. But
I do like.
they were doing that with with the Micro Galaxy Squadron, the little mystery boxes for those. People were ripping those open too, and just leaving them at Walmart and stuff. And it's well, I mean, I don't really collect them, but for other collectors though, it's ruining it. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if they want to keep it in the box.
Yeah. I don't know why you would. It's a mystery. You don't know what it is.
Yeah, who knows? But I guess it says that there's a pre-order available now through Entertainment Earth for these.
Nice.
So those
Do they sell? Are they selling it as all 4 of this wave together? Maybe like it's all 4 sets.
I don't know if it's all 4 together, but it gives like a code. It says use Winter 79 for free shipping over $79. So I don't know if it's like all 4 together, but I'm hoping it doesn't cost $79 to get these.
I thought I paid like a little under 14 a piece or something.
Yeah, you got them from GameStop last time, and they were like what, like buy 3 get 1 free or something.
Yeah, there was a deal. That's right. It was buy 3 get 1 free.
Yeah,
that's right. Good memory, man. That was a good call. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah. Speaking of
pre-orders,
the Pong Crawl, no, not the Pong Crawl, the Jar
Pre-Vizsla?
Jar and the Grievous 2-pack went up for pre-order up here in Canada, anyways, and it's I don't know, is it up for pre-order where you guys are down there? It must be already.
I have not noticed, but I had some kind of billing issue. I guess I had an old card attached to because I recently replaced one of my cards, so I just my order got canceled because it couldn't go through. They couldn't process it for the pre-Vizsla. Right. So I'm probably going to go to pick it up. So I went last weekend. This is kind of interesting. This is an interesting segue, Chris. I went to my local GameStop, and I was going to try to just buy it. Well, one, they didn't have it there. And I said, "Oh, are you going to be getting it?" He's like, "I'm not sure what we're getting in." And I said, "Oh." And I thought he was kind of short, with me, and I didn't understand. And so I was looking around, and you could get the Fifth Brother, the Grand Inquisitor, and they had a couple other pops, but those were the 2 Star Wars. But they were buy one get one, and they were already marked down to $7.99.
Oh wow!
At GameStop. So I thought, wow, that's a good deal. So I turn around, and there's some of these same ones that are on the shelf that aren't on the table. So I said, "Is there anything else?" And he said, "Well, no." He's like, "We haven't really been getting any more SKUs in." I said, "Oh." He goes, "But those will probably go." He told me by February, 500 GameStops will be shutting down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
500. And I'm worried because if he's not getting any new SKUs shipped to him, that's the one right up the street from. Like that's like 10 minutes away. Like, I love my GameStop. I don't want that to go away.
Yeah.
Literally. That's how I feel.
So
I love my little
what's
GameStop.
the release date on that one? It says what, February 19th?
Yes, a little bit after Valentine's Day.
So I don't know if this is a mistake on the GameStop Canada site. It says September 19th.
September?
Yeah.
Holy cow. You guys usually get your GameStop stuff too before us. Like, you have the pre-Vizsla pre-Vizsla and Mall, and
he's
I've yet to see that.
Yeah,
and you'll probably get the Grievous or the other one beforehand.
Right the Prong and Rex one.
What?
I'm hoping that's like I'm hoping that's like a
misprint,
a mistake on the website.
It better be
messed up, right?
Well, I guess the pre-Vizsla Mall is available now, but
you guys haven't seen it.
You've already had this.
Yeah, I got mine like mid-December, I think, early December.
So
you've already done a video on yours.
No, wasn't. It might have been November. It might have been November. It wasn't part of my December haul. I think it was November I picked it up.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I feel like your GameStop, you guys get stuff like definitely in advance compared to when we get it. So I'm surprised you haven't even gotten like the Rex and stuff yet.
Yeah.
Eugene said he pre-ordered the new X-Men box from Amazon, and it's dated January 2025. Oof, that's
I would have said no. I've been like, never mind.
That's crazy.
That's a bit much. Yeah, I'll hold on to my money until you actually have it to show me.
Yeah. See, that's not bad. That says January. Yeah.
But it was supposed to be 12/25, and now it's on my birthday.
It just is unavailable. It just is unavailable here. I think.
Yeah. So I mean, they pushed it back like literally the day of, I think, and I was like, oh, because I was waiting to get the email like, hey, it's shipped, because I pre-ordered it and I got nothing, and then I look and I see it's got pushed back, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Actually, no, it does say February 12th. It says so a little bit earlier than you guys.
Yeah.
I know I got a shipping order. I was talking to Lex before we hopped on today from Entertainment Earth. So all I can think of is it's Enoch.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? Because he was the Entertainment Earth exclusive, right, Enoch?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah, I'm really excited to get him.
Yeah.
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 That's really cool.
But without further ado, I think that's it for the podcast, or for the pop
For the
report
news?
this week,
The
I
news?
believe. Yeah, for the news. Yeah,
It
not a
is.
lot, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
not
don't know.
not a lot, but I mean, impactful stuff. I think. I think some cool stuff.
Definitely some cool stuff in the works.
Yeah, I think so. Should we jump into our main discussion?
Yeah, I was going to say, should we kind of
do it.
mess around with some AI here in a moment?
Yeah, let's do that.
I speak.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Yeah, so we are working with some AI images. We're going to be taking suggestions from the chat. So if you guys have suggestions for Phantom Menace characters, we want to try and see if AI can do a good job of making them Funko Pops. Put those in the chat, of course, and we'll try and brainstorm here as well. Because we had a list of characters that are supposed to be coming out soon.
Yes.
Well, on Instagram, I think it was. But we're using that Bing AI, and we each get like 15 things a day, so we should be able to do 45 images between the three of us here. So should be good. Let's see, because let me see if I can find that Instagram post.
I got it pulled up. The first one is a battle droid.
Yeah. Well, should we go off the list? And yeah, let's go off the list first.
Yeah, I can start with the list and then kind of.
Yeah, and then anyone in the chat, if you want to suggest any characters from the Phantom Menace you'd like to see as a Funko Pop, then let us know as well. Let's try a battle droid. So, Patrick, you've played around with it a little bit more. So, how should we describe this thing? Like,
all right. So, one of the things I've tried to do is, and it's hard to say like certain droids, because I tried to do a K2SO droid and it didn't know what that. It made a droid something different. An Imperial Pro droid made something different. So it's a little harder sometimes to get exactly. But let's say I was always pretty much starting with Star Wars Funko Pop of, and then I describe what it is, the character. And then after the character, the next thing was, well, what is the setting? What is the scene? What is the background? So I would think about like in a sandy desert-like arena or something like that, you know what I mean? Or aboard an Imperial ship, or, with a, Death Star window, or, I would start kind of getting descriptive what I wanted, or like, in the desert at night with a bonfire. So I find starting out with that, what we want to get the character first, and then the rest of the scene.
Let's try that. So I'm putting in Star Wars Funko Pop of a battle droid in a hangar bay. Should we try that?
Yeah, let's do it. See what happens.
See what happens.
Surprise me.
Yeah, what does surprise me, dude? Have you tried that? That's probably just random.
I have not tried that. I have not. I was like, I want to try.
I like how it seems your previous ones too.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, look at those on the side, some Padmes.
Yeah, I tried a few different Padmes. I mean, hey, so here's
interesting.
It kind of looks more like a stormtrooper as a droid, though. It's kind of cool, but it's not.
That would be like a cool concept, like a part of the concept series. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And so this is where the AI sometimes kind of go. You got to really kind of coach it, guide it. It's tough, but again, it creates some fun new stuff that
Yeah, it does.
I mean, that's pretty interesting. That would be a cool
droid. It kind of looks like a K2SO almost.
That would be a cool looking droid, though. Like a high, like
Right?
that, what was that? Before the Dark Trooper, that the white ones. You can kind of almost make an argument for that.
They were
like the
Dark Troopers from the comic. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were like a phase 2 or something like that.
No, they were just out of the comic books. They just they were white in the comics.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, that one kind of looks like a K2, similar to a K2
It looks like a
assassin
little
droid.
C-3PO disc-ish kind of thing going on.
That one looks like Tech as a droid.
That one kind of looks like kind of gives like a BD1 type look.
That's
With
what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that too with the antennas.
Yeah, that's a
So
BD.
some
like
not,
maybe-
some not bad stuff. Like it knows Star Wars characters because it's putting R2 in the background. Like it puts stormtroopers in the background, so
look
like
at that
it
Imperial.
knows the Star Wars
I like that
characters.
one.
It's just not all. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like that one. I don't know.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite? I think I kind of like.
I like that first.
Like-
yeah,
Yeah, that
The
one's
first
really
one's
good.
pretty cool.
I kind of like that one. I mean, it's not the
Yeah, it's
battle
not-
droid that we were
No,
looking
it's not
for,
the battle
but
droid. Yeah, but
these are
I
not
mean,
the droids.
that's the whole
we're
point of
looking
this.
for.
It's time to, it's kind of the point of this to see how well AI does. Because actually,
Yes.
if you look at the previous stuff like Jar Jar, this is a Jar Jar stuff I played with for the thumbnail, and that's just weird.
Look at his head, and there's a frog in the back. Well,
Yeah,
interesting.
like, that one's not too bad. It kind of looks like Jar Jar. There's a
Look at the
couple
one in the
different
back where he
Jar
looks like Phasma.
Jar, right?
That's
Mm.
funny.
That one's kind
Whoa,
of weird.
look at that. With the
Oh,
It's weird. He has 4 eyes here, but then the one in the background has 2 eyes. So
interesting.
like that's the one I
Oh,
used for our
I like
thumbnail.
that one.
looks, right.
That one looks cool. I could see that.
And
Interesting.
the Padme.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I kind of like the headpiece on that, and those
Yeah,
little
it's pretty-
golden,
It's pretty Phantom Menace accurate, I would say.
yeah, and those
That's
golden
pretty
helmets. And I like that big Star Wars base.
Yeah,
Cool. Oh, I
Oh,
like
I
that
like
one.
yeah. This is the one I used for our
that's-
thumbnail. That one's pretty cool.
That one's pretty.
That's really nice. That's
So, like,
even
it's,
better
it's
than one
tough
I
for it to. Yeah, it's
Maybe
tough
that
for
would
it
be
to-
her if she like grew old.
Yeah,
Anakin
Right.
didn't kill her of a broken heart.
yeah. Like
Now,
it-
Chris,
I think those
when you
four.
open up Bing on your, are you using an app or Safari for this?
I'm
Bing?
just using Google. You can do it on the computer. So
Yeah,
if
I've
you
got
guys
mine
want to
open on
bring
Chrome.
it up on if you guys bring it up, have it on standby after we're done with these 15. But let's try a different one. Should we try another character, or do you want to go with a?
So the next one on that list is Jar Jar, which we kind of already.
Yeah,
Did
we can try it
some.
again though.
But yeah, we can do Jar Jar. He's next up. And then there's Obi-Wan.
Maybe we can do him as like in a swamp or something, right? So let's try that.
Ooh. Jar Jar Bings in the
So-
swamp. Jar Jar Bing Bangs.
Let's just go with it.
Run it.
I kind of want to hit surprise me and see what it does. Kind of curious.
And if you guys in the chat have any that you want us to try, definitely let us know and we will whip those up.
Yeah.
I
I
made him
mean,
like a frog.
no, they're kind of weird. He looks like a
That's a little strange.
Mandalorian
It
frog.
definitely looks like the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's not what we're looking for, but it's cool. An R2D2 frog, like
What?
Look at that one. That's
So-
pretty crazy.
like it. Yeah,
Oh, look at that guy. That's pretty slick looking.
they're neat looking, but they're not like that first set, I think like this guy was probably the better one.
Yeah. And you get that. You
So.
do get that once in a while where it kind of does its own. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. I gotta log in.
Tony says hello, they're beautiful people, and with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that.
Super chat received. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank
Love
you,
that.
Tony. Appreciate it. Tony said Darth Maul and Shin getting married. I mean, not Phantom Menace related. Darth Maul is. So let's put that in. Let's do that for Tony.
There you go.
I was just typing that up, and then it was like, you need to sign in, and I was like, okay. Oh, here, I've got it typed up, Chris.
Oh, here, you want me to type it up, or do you?
Let me see. It says it's Jenna writing.
Oh, okay, you can share your screen then. I'll type in the next one then. Sebulba with a second place trophy.
Yeah, it's funny because I was playing around with the AI and I was trying to do like Jabba as a Jedi. Look at that! Look at that! Princess Leia getting married off by Maul and Vader, ish.
It's supposed to be like Shin, but that's interesting. She's got 2 love interests.
Yeah, it's like a love triangle. I mean, that one's probably close enough.
I think that one's pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this character is, but
It could be Shin with face paint. There we go. There's Shin.
There you go. That's Tony and Shin right there.
I feel like that would be cute. Like if one of the like for Valentine's Day, like if the pops
Yeah.
were like holding flowers like that, I would
Which-
really like.
Which
Yeah.
I think, which is what we're gonna do for Valentine's Day too. We're gonna talk about the ones we've gotten and then see if Funko can, or if AI can do better than Funko.
Well, that
does.
one's cool.
That one's
Yeah.
really cute.
I kind of like that
There you
one with the
go.
hooded mall.
And I like they're all both on the one base like that. That's a cake
I
topper
like
right
that
there,
big base.
right?
I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Like that's almost like what I wish they would do for like some of those bigger ones. Like I wish the Jabba skiff like just had the like one large black base with one Star Wars on it.
right.
Yeah.
But
All right, so
Ugh.
I'm putting in the next prompt, the one from Eugene here.
Sebulba with a
Sebulba with a
place.
second place trophy. So let's see if it knows what Sebulba is, and type in the chat what you guys want to see. I mean,
Interesting.
doesn't really. Yeah, it's interesting.
I mean, I
I
like
think it might have a hard time getting the character.
Yeah, I think
Kinda
that's what
like
it is. Like,
Chewbacca.
I think it knows the main characters.
Yeah, that other guy looked pretty cool though, man. That looked good.
Oh,
too.
that one's funky looking.
pretty
I kind of
cool.
like that.
Yeah,
Like, great concepts for future characters. Like I think that would be
right.
pretty tight. That looks pretty cool. Like an owl.
It's kind of like an Ewok Wookiee in one.
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, that one I really like.
Yeah, I like how it has the Princess Leia buns on the side too.
That's pretty cool looking.
This guy's my
Yeah.
favorite though. I think.
Yeah, I like that.
I think
like
that
Yeah.
one looks sick.
Yeah,
Boonta's Eve.
voila.
Do you think it knows what Boonta's Eve is?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So what's the next ones that are rumored on the list?
So the next one I believe was Obi-Wan.
Okay, so let's do.
Oh, Kim said a koala. That I could see. That does look koala-ish.
Oh yeah,
That one Ewok Chewbacca owl.
yeah. I can see it actually. Yeah,
But man, I look at him like that's a great character to, like, gosh, AI comes up with some crazy ideas that like when then you see it like, dude, that would make a great looking character. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like even the outfit, it's got like the cape kind of wrapped around the neck and then draping. I mean, little things like that. I'm pretty blown away by.
Yeah. Yeah. It does a good job at like generating stuff. It just doesn't know
It knows certain
main character.
characters. I
Yeah,
think.
certain
It does.
characters.
Like if you said C3PO, it would recognize that. On R2, recognize it. Jabba the Hutt, 50-50.
Maybe as like a young Padawan, like with his lightsaber.
I would say a young Obi-Wan Kenobi with a ponytail, short ponytail, like really get descriptive. You know, he's using his blue lightsaber. Like the more you give it, the better I think it gets. It's interesting. It's been fun playing with it for sure. Oh, another hanger.
Yeah. Guess we'll see. See what happens.
There you go.
Let's bring this one up.
So one of the other ones on the list was Anakin, like a young Anakin Skywalker. So I kind of just did like, Star Wars pop of young Anakin and his pod racer during Boonta's Eve with a desert background. And it gave me some young Anakins, but not as young as I think I was looking for. But these are some interesting looking vehicles.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
I did one of him in a pod racer and the vehicles, and it was like this, like a young Anakin, not like young, but the vehicles look pretty crazy.
Like this almost kind of gives me like what maybe young Luke would look like if he was like pod racing, like his son kind of thing. But I don't know. These are some interesting vehicles. Like this one give an acrylic stand. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That one gives young Anakin.
Do you have your window on standby there?
Me?
Who? Patrick?
Yeah.
Yes, I do have a window on standby.
Okay, cool. Just because we can switch between the three while our images are generating.
All right.
Blue Harvest, Andrew in the house. He says, yeah, AI is great. Didn't you guys watch Terminator? LOL, we're all doomed. I'm glad I'm not young anymore. And he says, good morning. Yeah, Andrew, thanks for hopping on, man.
Yeah, what should we type for the next prompt?
So the next one is young.
Yeah.
And then there's a Qui-Gon. There's Padme and Qui-Gon.
Young Obi-Wan.
Okay.
It's young Obi-Wan. It's not as young as it was in the Phantom Menace, this one. This is like Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is still cool. I said the hanger background. It put hangers in it. You see that? You see that? There's like hangers. See, that's like kind of a young Obi-Wan. Different hairstyle, no beard, so.
What would you consider the background like Watto's shop? Like how would you phrase that?
Oh,
like a junkyard?
Like I said a scrapyard of
scrapyard or a junkyard,
of spaceship parts.
Let's see, because he's up on the list as well.
Yeah. You want to share your screen there, Patrick?
Oh yes. Hold on.
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I'm sitting here typing.
I like I put a hanger background in 3 images. It puts hangers of clothing on in the background. It's just interesting to see.
What are his dice called? Are they? It's like chance
chance cubes, yeah.
Chance cubes. Let's see.
So not bad. It does young Obi-Wan pretty good. I like the Revenge of the Sith version better with the beard, but it didn't do anything with a braid, so I'm kind
Definitely
of
like a
disappointed
baby
there.
face.
Yeah. So it does do certain things better than others, for sure. Andrew says Pat can outdo AI, in my opinion. LOL.
Oh, thanks, man.
Do Patrick versus AI.
So
All right.
mine definitely.
What you got? Oh,
I said Star Wars Funko Pop of Watto holding the chance cubes in a scrapyard with spaceship parts in the background. These are not Watto.
no,
No.
doesn't know who Watto is.
It kind of is giving me like Andor.
I was gonna say that
Cassian.
very
That looks
Andor.
like Andor. Yeah.
Very much so. Oh, that's cool.
That looks like old man Luke.
Yes, it does.
He's got, like the
Chance
fin
cube.
jacket on. I like that.
So yeah, it's a fin jacket for sure. I mean, I like the backgrounds. Like those are cool.
Yeah. The previous one had just like a bunch of cubes in the background. I thought it looked
Yeah. And then like a monster truck.
and then yeah. It's kind of interesting how they're doing some of these things. Some of them are
I mean, I
cool.
kinda
Some of
like
them are really
this.
cool.
I kind of
Yeah.
like how this one looks.
Yeah, I
That'd be
like
cool.
that one a lot. That one came out really nice.
And
That's
this
not
one's
too bad.
interesting.
That's not
Let's
too
see.
bad.
Let's see what you've got, Patrick.
All right. So what did I get? Hold on. And to stage. Oop.
Oh.
So I gave the Star Wars Funko Pop of Padme Amidala cheering in a crowd in a dusty desert.
Okay.
So we got this. Not too bad. I wonder how they come up with like, hey, we're gonna throw these guys in the background. I don't know. I guess it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like some of them look real, and then you get like this kind of like Lego lightsaber. No,
Right?
that I like a little bit better. Like, see, I would take something like this, and I would bring it into Photoshop and to take everything else out, keep the pop. But that I like that pop. I don't know that it's not anything we've seen of the character, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. That looks really cool. Really cool. I think I like the red and the tan, kind of different.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. The sleeves on that are pretty cool. I guess if I was a Funko designer, I'd start getting concerned because this is doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. This is what I'd use like if I was in the movies. I had to come up with like a new alien for Star Wars.
Yeah,
I'd
the
be
brainstorm for
Yeah.
sure.
It's a good tool, right?
I mean, that
100%.
kind of is giving me like Ray almost.
Yeah, this one reminds
Yeah.
me a lot more of Ray. I really do like it. It came out cool, and it's kind of like a mud troopery kind of looking thing going on there.
Yeah, in the
So,
background there.
Yeah, all the stormtrooper helmets.
That one's like Lego.
Yeah, these look very
Like with
Lego,
those.
the buns, but they're pretty cool. Pretty cool. I am impressed with what it does.
Yeah.
All right, what do we want to do next? What was it we had?
So there's a Queen Amidala on the throne.
Oh, I
There's a
have
Qui-Gon.
Yeah, there's a Qui-Gon. So I'll
have-
type in the Darth Maul. I'll do the Darth Maul with.
I
on the
have
blood
Darth
fin, so we
Maul.
can
Check.
see with that.
The Bloodfin gave me a bunch of.
So this is what I have for
Dragons.
Darth Maul versus I did Star Wars Funko Pop of Qui-Gon Jinn his green lightsaber battling Darth Maul, who has a red lightsaber. The blades come out from both ends of the lightsaber hilt and having a lightsaber duel in the desert. So it didn't do the lightsaber coming out both sides. It just did the one. But the images it rendered came out pretty decent. Like this one, it's not quite Qui-Gon, but I do like the Funko of Maul.
I like
Yeah.
those white eyes.
This one was kind of cool. I even like how they did a little bit of a chin on the Maul. Kind of interesting. But I don't know where they get this other lightsaber coming from behind, and it makes no sense. But again,
Yeah.
That one I really liked.
That one's cool.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Like the mall looks like a Kaz baby.
Yeah.
You know?
Kim says, what if Thrawn and Ahsoka had a child? That'd be interesting.
And then here's what I came up with for Queen Amidala.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how different they are.
Right?
Right?
And I try to be specific. This is what I'm talking about when you try to be specific about Amidala in her red royal gown and the ornate headdress from Star Wars Phantom Menace sitting in her throne. That one I thought came out really good. And then I'm looking, I'm like, dude, that's not like, it looks like it's fabric.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did a
I was
really
like,
good job there.
wow, that's so cool.
It's stuff like that I wish they did like a flocked version of, because I like how the flocked version looks for certain like clothing types.
Yeah.
Now
Heather
this
says, congrats on 300 subs, Lex. Let
Thank
the
you.
hate flow through you.
And this is, you can see they did more of a vinyl treatment as opposed to like fabric, but it still looks really, look at all the detail got in there. I mean, that's pretty close to what Funko gets now.
Yeah.
And that one I thought was bomb diggity. He did a really good job. I mean, this kind of even resembles a lot more of what she had going on in Phantom Menace. But blown away by what this does. If anything, it's a great way to, at least to, if you're a designer, to kind of have a springboard to go off of. Yeah, here's some other ones I tried to do with Amidala. It didn't quite land for me.
Oh, Darth Vader in the background.
Mm-hmm. That I'd like.
That's giving like Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
Game of Thrones a little more.
That's definitely like I think it's Rhaenyra, the main lady in House of Dragons.
That reminds me of a Golden Girl.
Yeah. Or an old Padme.
Old Padme.
I think it has like Funko Pop boxes in the background.
It did. It did.
Yeah. Right?
Not as like the little ones. Yeah, it's not what I wanted, but it's interesting.
No. Okay, so I did the Darth Maul and the speeder here.
Oh, good. Oh, look at
that. That doesn't look too bad.
No, that looks insane.
That was probably smart. I typed in Bloodfin and it gave me like him riding dragons.
Like it knows who Darth Maul is, which is good. This one's kind of weird. He's got his hands on the speeder, but the lightsaber sticking out of his back.
But that's something you could bring in and quickly adjust with Photoshop AI, you know.
Yeah.
Just take it out. There's an image I worked on the other day.
Cool. I like that one. Yeah.
That's really nice. Coming right at you.
Yeah. That's really cool. I think that last one is my favorite, and then maybe this first one is actually pretty good too.
I like the sand kind of coming off the back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. I like that. See, it does do a good job of certain characters.
It does. Sure. It's like it knows it very well.
Yeah.
See, I typed in the Bloodfin, and it gave me him riding like different dragon type things.
Yeah. I mean, it still looks cool.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting.
Yeah.
I did this.
I know it's not Phantom Menace. What?
That's awesome.
Well, someone had mentioned Thrawn and Ahsoka if they had a child, so this is what I got for these. Definitely unique.
Yeah.
This one's interesting.
Yeah, like kind of like a guy from Game of Thrones, one of those night creature there with Imperial. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Ahsoka. That's a cool looking sword.
And this is like kind of an Ahsoka. Like maybe this would be most likely if they had a child because it's got the Ahsoka hairpiece. It's kind of got Thrawn's blue, possibly.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, this one I did, and what I was trying to do is really be more descriptive as to the perspective, and it kind of did it pretty decent. Like I like that's not bad.
You really
No,
put in
again.
a lot of description, eh?
I try.
What did you say?
So this one here with double lightsaber blade extending towards the viewer, create an image from the viewer's perspective, looking up at Maul, who's looking down. Background nighttime with a storm.
Yeah.
Very
Like that one I
descriptive.
like a lot. But the
Yeah, but his
lightsaber
hand is
kind of weird.
Yeah.
his hand's like down, but the other lightsaber's extended.
Yeah. It's like floating there.
And that's not bad. I just don't like these extra pieces, but still fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Oh, see, this I was trying to do Watto as well, and this is what I got for Watto.
Yeah, it just doesn't know who Watto is, I think.
That almost
too bad
looks
he
like
can't-
the guy that plays Cobb Vanth.
Oh yeah. Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I was thinking it would look more like Kurt Russell from Guardians.
Oh,
Yeah, that
cool.
too.
That's not too bad.
Is that like Chewbacca as a dog?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yes, it does look like that. Very much so.
It's too bad he can't insert images to like
This
suggest.
looks cool. Whatever helmet and like fighter outfit this is, that's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
it's too
And I
bad he
don't know
can't
who
insert
this
images
pop
to
is, but-
suggest for AI to use like as a reference, you know?
Yeah. And that looks like Keanu Reeves as a Funko Pop as opposed to Watto.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
noticed I want to start being more descriptive of my background so I don't get random bookcases.
Random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What
do we got
do
next?
another one? What do we got?
Yeah.
So there's, let's see, we did the Battle Droid, did Jar Jar, Obi-Wan, Padme, Qui-Gon, Watto, young Anakin, Queen Amidala on the throne, Darth Maul and the Bloodfin ride, and then there's a movie poster, which I did that one just now, and it gave me like an actual movie poster, not like one of those movie poster things.
I
see
know
what
what
that
you're
looks
talking
like
about.
here.
I did something like that and it did not turn out well at all.
I mean, they look cool still.
I mean, it's a cool looking pop, like, poster.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I mean, that one's interesting. It's cool that his horns are like through the helmet. I don't know what those characters in the background are. This almost gives like Jedi robe vibes.
Yeah.
There's a little Vader
I
helmet.
mean, it did give you what you asked for, though. It did give you a Funko
did.
Pop movie
But
poster.
this one I like a lot.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That one you nailed.
That
That
was
one's cool.
That's
That's
really
very Phantom Menace, Darth Maul. He's got like a blue lightsaber. Maybe that's like, you know,
one
he's
you
holding.
picked up from on the Fallen Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really
I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I got. But those were all of the ones off the list. I mean, maybe we could
Yeah.
spitball.
Yeah. I actually
I've
did. I did one of Boss Nass. I tried Boss Nass here. So what I did Boss Nass.
Ooh.
The Gungan leader Boss Nass in his underwater city, but it doesn't know who he is. But
what?
it's different.
That's
That's
still a cool
pretty
looking
awesome.
creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That one's kind of weird.
Look at that. That looks awesome too. Dude, that's great.
Yeah. But I guess it doesn't know what Boss Nass looks like, so.
But what an interesting creature it made.
Yeah, it does make these two are really similar. This one and this guy here, the last two, really similar. Yeah, they look really cool. Patrick, you got something?
I do. I have so I want to do like a Jabba. and so I kind of Jabba the Hutt with a Jedi robe and lightsaber. Tried to keep it
Nice.
simple and see what happened. And see, when I keep it too simple, that's where it gives you like, okay, I'm gonna stick this in your daughter's bedroom. Like, come on, what's that? Why would you
Right.
do that? Like, put it somewhere to fit the rest of them. This one I thought was really cool because you kind of keep his tail and he's kind of still more Jabba-y. I thought that was fun. And then that one, I mean, that's pretty Jabba.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
It's just fun to be able to kind of throw it out and see what it does. Like, definitely an idea. Like, some of the things that I've enjoyed was just kind of playing around with them. And for me, it was like the more even just the lighting of these. Like, I could look at that and I could say, oh, if I want to capture an image like this, now I know where to put the lights. As weird as that sounds, right? It's kind of doing a lot of homework as to, okay, so you have a large, in this image, a great example, you have a large light source coming from your left side because it falls off. So you could really, so I thought, oh, this is cool. Like, I just, for those reasons, like, you can see here, it's two
Eugene
light
said,
sources.
Eugene said Jabba as a Jedi is epic.
Thanks, Eugene. It was just fun. Like, look at this. Love this. Arms crossed.
That's crazy.
Right? Standing in front of the Star Destroyer window, staring out in the galaxy, point of view from behind Darth Vader as he looks out the window. Now, I was hoping to get more, we're standing behind and see more of a silhouette, but I definitely don't mind it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I got here. I typed in Obi-Wan Kenobi cradling a dying Qui-Gon Jinn on the ground.
He's really dying.
He's really dying, and he's really old.
Oh, damn.
That is graphic.
It's pretty graphic, yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. It's graphic, though, for sure.
Look at that. That's good.
It looks like that one looks more like he's cradling an older version of himself.
Yeah, he's time
Like, it
traveled.
looks like old Ben.
Yep.
But it's weird because Ben doesn't look like the Funko Pop. You know what I mean? On that one.
Yeah.
That one looks why does he look like he's like bleeding out?
Yeah.
That one, Jesus God, he's been dead for days on that one. He's like,
Right?
rigor mortis is set in on that one, but man, that's awesome.
It does a decent job, though.
All right, I'll share something that I thought was fun. So you know how I was talking about earlier, I want to do a what if series.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll share this with you. This is a fun one. I was kind of wondering if I wanted to do like, what if Ula had survived? So these are some of the images I created to do that. Like, what if Ula survived the Rancor pit?
And living her best life.
Living her best life.
How is she even on the pole on that one? Both her hands are not touching it.
I have no idea.
She's using the Force.
But that, I was like, really? I actually did it? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's funny. What other Phantom Menace ones can we do, I wonder?
I did so this one I tried to do like a young Anakin Skywalker with like the young Padme in her peasant outfit disguise with a Tatooine background. But it almost looks like his mom.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's as young as it will go with Anakin.
Yeah, I've done some young Anakin and did not get that. Like a young kid.
Yeah, it's almost giving me like a teen Anakin. So I don't know. I mean, they're interesting, but I try to get detailed with it, and
yeah, we're just not as good. We're not as descriptive as Patrick is what it is.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
The one thing I have noticed that they kind of expire after so many days.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So what I've been doing is I save them, but then after a few days, even my little creations just kind of disappear. So I've been
Okay.
kind of trying to save them to my computer. So just as a heads up, I do download them to save them. And I'm glad I
Yeah.
did because I think I have a few that are already gone off of there. So let me see if I have them in my downloads folder or whatnot.
Yeah. I wonder what other character Nabu. Oh, what was the governor's name? I wonder if it can do like Newt Gunray. Let's see. Probably not.
See, here's one that I did for a. This is supposed to be young Anakin in the pod racer. Hold on. Am I sharing the right window? Window. Here it is. And this is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, again, it doesn't get too much younger, but like he's supposed to be doing a pod racing. At least the two things kind of look similar. They weren't like one's really cool, the other one's I don't know what that is. So they're somewhat similar, but it was supposed to be racing Saboba. Obviously, that's not Saboba, but you know,
Yeah.
not bad.
All right. So I did one. I went Funko Pop of Newt Gunray on the command deck of the Trade Federation control ship. I guess it doesn't know who Newt Gunray is, but cool Funko Pop. So this looks like Anakin Skywalker if he didn't like go all dark side, I guess.
Oh, like if he didn't get burned into a crisp.
Yeah, if
Not
he still.
computer.
Yeah, if he didn't get burnt.
Wasn't left in the oven too long.
That looks very
Yeah.
tartany.
Yeah. That one looks like Andor or like Obi-Wan almost. But this one looks like Carson Teva.
Yeah, but I like it. I mean, is that an Imperial cog on his on his hat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Kind
supposed
of.
to be. Yeah.
That's kind of
So it
cool.
doesn't know who Newt Gunray is, so I think it has troubles with aliens, it seems like.
I think I think like if it's not like a super well-known character, it doesn't.
Yeah. What do you got?
I don't know. I tried to do a Star Wars Funko Pop of Qui-Gon Jinn talking to Anakin's mother about her son being strong with the Force in a desert hostel.
Ooh, look at you. That's cool.
I was trying. So I mean, that's like Obi-Wan, possibly. I don't know. But his mom's also not that old at that time, and BB-8 I don't think was like a thing. But this one was interesting.
I like how she's sitting down on something.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's
like
just
two BB-8s. And then it likes this character, because I think that was a character that they put as Sebulba in yours.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Whatever that kind of mauled face kind of thing is.
Yeah, and then this was the last one, which I don't know. That looks like the guy, I forget his name, but the senator that takes Princess Leia.
Bail Organa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like Bail.
Yeah,
And
a little bit, eh?
This is like a really, really, really aged, no moisturization Ben Kenobi.
Yeah, right. That's like Sith Lord. Like he's using his dark side powers to extend
It's like a
his life.
Palpatine needs some moisturizer.
Qui-Gon at the finish line after he wins the race himself instead of sending a freaking kid, Anakin. Rolando says, hello there.
Hello.
Oh, maybe that's what we need to put it as. Instead of like a young Anakin, maybe like a kid Anakin?
Oh, maybe. That's not a bad idea.
All right.
Yeah, I did one here. That'll give me 3 images. So I did Funko Pop of Yoda talking to young Obi-Wan Kenobi in a large hall in a palace, which it doesn't look too bad. That one's kind of weird.
That's cool.
That one's
Whoa.
not bad.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, this one and the first one were the best, I think. Yeah,
Does he have
Different.
a cane already?
yeah, I know, right? At least it didn't give him a beard there. Like, what the heck is this? It turned Obi-Wan into like a Yoda, little Yoda.
That's kind of funny though.
It is kind of funny.
Because I feel like you only see that character like green, so it's interesting to see him with like a different skin tone.
Yeah, it's different, but it's kind of creepy at the same time.
Let's see what it gives me for Kid Anakin and a nope, not any better.
No?
Nope. Kid Anakin in a pod racer with Qui-Gon Jinn at the finish line with a desert background. Qui-Gon Jinn got an upgrade, I guess. I'm like, are these like Hot Wheels?
It looks like a Hot Wheel.
Oh, I like that colors on that one now.
Yeah. And it looks like there's maybe a Sebulba character in the background. I don't really know. He took on like Mario Kart.
So he's got Pinewood Derby going on here.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, it definitely doesn't do anything of a young Anakin sort, even if you do a kid Anakin. But
Well, I'm
Yeah.
trying one right now. Star Wars Funko Pop of Anakin as a child racing
oh,
a Naboo and one starfighter. All right, here.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it really struggles, man. It does struggle.
Struggles with kids, eh?
I guess I guess the youthfulness of that particular character it's having an issue with.
Yeah, I think so. You're gonna have to share your screen there, Patrick.
Yep. I am going to navigate to that window.
It still does a nice job. Like, even the characters it doesn't know, it kind of it gives you some neat little
Like
ideas.
he still is okay as a child, but like okay,
No.
he's kind of in an X-wing ish looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm not
That
even
one, he's kind of like running on the wing of the.
running along the side of it, and I don't know who this
Yeah.
little dude is, but all right, that's cool. I really love the lighting and the image itself, but
Yeah, Kim says use a specific age, maybe.
how old was he in?
9.
that's kind of cool. Where he's on acrylic and he's running, but he's kind of in the air. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That one I like a lot. Let's see that. But it is fun. It's amazing to see what it comes up with. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to be an N1 starfighter. I thought maybe the more I get descriptive with that, it would find it, but I don't think that's quite how it works.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, whoa!
Actually, that's not bad.
Why is his tongue so? It's like as big as the ship.
That's hysterical.
He looks like
an
a
alligator.
dinosaur.
Look at that! Look at that! That's
I mean, that one's not terrible.
No.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
He looks like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little dinosaur.
I tried.
That one image of Jar Jar is pretty slick.
This
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It definitely has a specific look for Jar Jar, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, at least it knows Jar Jar. Like, it's pretty similar to what he looks like.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty close.
Mm-hmm. What else can we do for Phantom Menace?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of an idea right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like people that it might know. Like it knows Obi-Wan ish. It knows Darth Maul pretty well.
Definitely doesn't know Sebulba.
Okay, I'm trying one right now. Let's see how it does. Okay, I'm being very vague here. And it doesn't... Oh.
Oh, cut him in half the other way.
Cut in half the other way. That's not bad.
Ooh. Look at that. It's like pieces of him.
Right? It's not bad. I guess I gotta be a little more specific.
Maybe like horizontal. Is it horizontal or horizontally?
Yeah, horizontally. Yeah.
Cut in half horizontally. Maybe like between the legs and abdomen. Patrick.
What's that?
I'm getting very descriptive.
I am. I'm locked in. I'm trying to think of something.
Oh my god, I only have 4 more. This is kind of fun, actually.
Yeah.
So I did one of Anakin Skywalker, 10 years old, building C-3PO in a desert house in Tatooine. He looks like he's already built. And this one, he made Anakin a C-3PO.
He made himself the armor.
And this is like a
bad.
C-3PO R2-D2.
R2D2.
So that one's interesting. It's a kind of unique take on Anakin, his robes. I tried.
Yeah.
What do you got, Patrick?
So mine didn't work. I was trying something funny. I was trying to use like, they had a prompt, try that, and it didn't quite work. Modern cafe logo of a Jawa Funko Pop holding coffee, located inside a building in Tatooine. Not quite what I was looking for. But made it like a realistic sign somewhere. I mean,
yeah.
This I thought was the neatest of all. It actually made like a 3D Funko of it. That would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like a concept Jawa.
Kinda ish. But I don't know. That was all right. I wasn't as pleased on that one as others, but
yeah. And then I tried the Darth Maul one again. This time I cut his top half separated from his legs, but it didn't really do that. So
I find it doesn't.
I put his boot.
What's his feet doing out? Put those dogs away.
Airing out his stinky feet.
Those are different colors.
Look at the Darth Vader type
outfit. Yeah. He's kind of holding that blade between his fingers like a cigarette. That's weird. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't know certain prompts, maybe. But I think this was fun. I'm looking forward to doing it with the Rebels, and then again with the Valentine's Day pops. What are you guys think? I think some of them turned out pretty okay.
You definitely, I feel like the more descriptive you get, the better it can be. But I think it only knows certain things to an extent. So
yeah, I think so too.
No matter how descriptive you get, I think it only will really pick up on certain things. But it seems like the more descriptive you get, it's a little bit better. But some things are definitely hit or miss.
It wouldn't be a bad way for Funko to kind of come up with ideas, for sure.
Yeah, or they could just chat with us.
Yeah, they could just chat with us. Yeah, if anyone from Funko's watching or listening.
Listen, bring us on.
Yeah,
We'll help you out.
yeah,
We
yeah.
got plenty of
Yeah, we'll
ideas.
do. Yeah, yeah. We'll come on as consultants. You don't have to pay us like what you're paying your big executives. We'll take a pay
I
cut.
just want to help the community out, you know. Just give me the pop for free. That's it. That's all I
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
You know?
Free Funko
Give me one
Pops. Yeah.
pop and call it a day.
Right? I'd love to work and collaborate with them and come up with like, hey, if you want a focus group, sign me up.
Yeah.
Like especially for Phantom Menace, Rebels, like I feel like we have a pretty good grasp on like what other collectors would want. So I feel like
Yeah.
we could do like we would be doing them a really big service
We'd
because
be
then they
doing
would
Yeah.
get a lot of money. Like
Yeah.
people would buy the pops that we would come up with. I feel like.
You want lights and sounds, Pop? I'm your man. I am a hook, line, and sinker on those suckers, man. But you know,
I know.
I feel what they do with the price of these pops, they could do something like that very simply. You know, have someone say stuff.
Yeah, I think for maybe exclusives, the lights and sounds.
Yes, we can't make everyone, but like do some big
No.
ones, special ones, especially when they get
Yeah.
big. Like I do like I still have to undo my Mega Vader pop, do the unboxing. But like as I stare at that and my Boba Fett, I'm like, you know what? For as big as they are, they can make them do something. Like it would be cool if Fett had like I had some quotes from Empire Strikes Back in there.
Put Solo
No,
in the cargo hold.
Yeah,
Right.
like little things because he's so big. Why not? You
Yeah,
can put all
Yeah.
that stuff in the head. It's so massive.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Definitely.
that'll do it for this episode, though. Patrick, where can people find you when you're not on here?
When I'm not
Chatting
here
it up.
talking all things Funko Pops with you, Christopher and Lex, I'm on my channel, Poptography, creating Star Wars Funko Pop images, doing some unboxings, what I call What's in a Box, toy hunts, on the hunts, and a new AI generated segment similar to today that I'm doing What If Wednesdays. So we're picking out characters and kind of doing AI renderings of them as Funko Pops and cool different situations. So just having fun, man. So if you're into that, stop on over to Poptography.
Nice.
But Lex, when you're not on here with Christopher and I, what are you doing?
Well, when I'm not here with you two every Saturday morning at 10 a.m., I am on my own channel, which is Jedi Lex. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, probably on it. But I pretty much just do everything and anything Star Wars. I do a lot of unboxing videos. Now that the new year is starting, hopefully some more conventions. So that'll be exciting. And then I have my podcast every Thursday morning, which is Beyond Tatooine. Just bring on different collectors, kind of talk about how their love of Star Wars originated, and then take a look at their collections and chat about it. So that's been fun. I've got Funko James coming up, and then Robbie One Kenobi the following week. So I've got a few lined up, and just going to try to push out as much content as I can before I go back to school, because probably have to slow down a little bit when school starts up again next week. But it's pretty much what I've got going on. So Chris, when you're not here with me and Patrick, where can the people find you?
Well, when I'm not on here with you two great people, I am on my own channel, Seriously Star Wars, doing weekly Star Wars reviews, and we're coming back with the Star Wars fan battle. We got the boys from Mortis FM, a Star Wars podcast, coming on this afternoon, so looking forward to that. But thank you, everyone in the chat and everyone who was watching or listening to wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, and we will see you in our next episode.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Yeah.